Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Simmons with it. To the inside. Tatum. Stolen by Daniels. And here's Green from the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Green with the defensive effort. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Daniels with it. He's picked up by Christie. Outside, Green. Pass the flag. Shot clock at 6. And Daniels with it. Three.
The Aussie Daniels finding his stroke from 3.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Pass to Barnes. For 3. Tatum pulls it in. And here's New York now. Tipped. Barnes with it. Picked up by Tatum. And here's Flagg outside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Inside. And a fast break now for Atlanta. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Daniels. And it's Tatum missing. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Fast break. Here comes New York. Now here's Simmons. Launches it. Jason Tatum, and that's good.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Barnes drives in. Capella with a rebound. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you, B.A.
Thanks for that, Allie. Knicks trail by 3. Down low. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Pass to Flag. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
It's stolen by Tatum. The shot. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Back to Daniels. Here's Yakachonis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 4. Here's Flag. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to Flag. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Flag's got 9.
They have no answer defensively inside.
On the wing, Tatum. Picked it. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Yakachonis. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Adebayo over to help. Adebayo with a steal. There's Tatum with the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, Tatum is gifted at sizing up defenses and excellent at recognizing when to shoot off the dribble.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And make some noise for your Knicks.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Flag. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Wiggins.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tatum from long range. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wiggins with a steal. 4-3. And it's Tatum missing.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for New York. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Here's Tatum following the three-pointer by Atlanta. There's a screen by Wiggins. 6 to shoot. That won't go either for Tatum.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Yeah, no question Tatum can take over a game. Oh! Wow!
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Tatum way outside. Tatum with another miss. Here's Hendricks. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
3-point goal.
And it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And here's Bryant outside. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. To the paint. Here's Jakichonis. Outside Barnes. Pass to Hendricks. From deep. The Knicks pull it in. Tatum from long range. Tatum rips the three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Atlanta with possession here. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. The shot by Jakichonis no good. New York trailing. Outside Tatum. To the middle. It's picked off. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
And New York has possession. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Tatum. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. 17 points for Jason Tatum. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the clock.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So both teams making some changes here.
Let it go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
And that one falls for Brogdon.
And the veteran leadership Brogdon offers is tremendous. It's clear his younger teammates listen to what he has to say.
Stolen by Daniels. Here's Newell. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Timeout.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Hawks making a switch here. Here's Hendricks. He has 6. Pass to Newell. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And stolen by Simmons. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Brian, back to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. The Hawks lead by 3. Pass to Barnes. Here's Yakachonis. A minute 15 left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Back to Simmons. There's Huerter with the 3. Knocks down the triple. Huerter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, this is what Huerter is out there to do. Stretch that defense.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Hendricks. Huerter defending. Here's Yakachonis. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Hendricks has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
This one for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, deflected. And stolen by Huerter. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Knicks. What a game from deep. Making 5 trays. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Daniels. Outside, Green. From deep three-point range. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
The Hawks trailing. Green to the rack. And he banks in the layup. Green's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Pass to Christie. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Simmons. He's guarded by Barnes. Simmons, no good. Here's Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the 3rd. Now Simmons. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. On the wing, Christie. It's stolen by Daniels. Green with the ball. And Melton picks him up defensively. Hartenstein a screen. Green. Oh, Green with a strong take.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Christie. From beyond the arc and then some. Christie's got 13 now.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Green. Jacks up a three. And it's New York with a rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And here's Christie to the inside. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Hawks trail by 3. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Now here's Green. Give him 8. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Right side Herter. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Green for 3. Big finish in transition from Green.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Pass to Bryant. Now Herter. Back to Bryant. Lots of room. That's good on the jumper. Bryant's got his first 2 points.
You see the unselfishness of Herter, a guy who wants to make the right play.
Outside, Green. Holiday's over to help. To the left wing. Pass to Hendricks. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Clock at 6. Here's Green. Terrific work from Green inside.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Now Herter. From downtown. Rebounded by Johnson. And stolen by Herter. Pass to Brogdon. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Holiday's over to help. Here's Hendricks. Outside, Green. Williams. Outside for Green. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock for the lead. Offensive board. Goes back up. Tries yet again. No good at the rim.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Well, that's where Herter is at his best, a reliable catch-and-shoot play.
Here's Green. And the basket is good. Green's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. New York trailing. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Bryant, right side. Back to Brogdon. There's a screen. Wing shot on the way. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Left side, Herter. Gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Hawks. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Knicks trail by 3. We got a chance here to check up on Taylor Hendricks' status. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with head athletic trainer for the Hawks. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury, but the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
No good on that one.
At the line.
And the second free throw is good.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
There's Tatum with the 3. They get the rebound. Goes back up. He got a piece of it.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 23 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Tatum attacking. And finished off by Tatum.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And here's Flag outside. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
From deep, Johnson. And it's New York with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen by Johnson.
They've been harassing the ball nonstop. As a result, their steals total is ridiculous.
Fires from the corner. Newell pulls it in. The Hawks trailing. And a fast break now for Atlanta. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Adebayo sets a screen. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, and that screen was really all Tatum needed. Just a little bit more breathing room so he could go to work.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. And Atlanta making a change here. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Hartenstein. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Outside Barnes. Here's Flag. Oh, he jammed it!
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a three! Nope. The Hawks leading. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Outside, Green. Here's Flag. Shot clock at 6. Now Green. Beyond the arc. Oh, it's off.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
Now Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Poke loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
And they're set to take control of this game.
It's crucial that they convert here.
Oh, the shot is off. On offense, here are the Hawks. They lead by 1. And Adebayo over to help. Flag outside. Now Green. Christie with a steal. Here's a pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Christie with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Let's loose for 3. The 3. Ball is down.
Well, we talk about icing his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Absolutely fearless. Green takes the big shot like it's any other bucket.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Adebayo sets a screen. He launches. Oh, it's off. Outside, Green. Here he goes. Hartenstein. Oh, missed on the train. And so the big win by New York.
Who's calling it? Who? Yeah. OVO Sound 2025.
you're down.